Hello and welcome once again to Tekkit Lite Crash Course. With a little experimentation, I actually discovered that yes, you can in fact capture villagers using safari nets, which is handy when your villagers somehow find their way into your town's basement. Basically, you can't right-click on them with a safari net like you can with mobs, because when you do, they'll open the trade dialog. However, if you use your safari net launcher, you can fire it and it'll capture them. You can safely move them to wherever they need to go. Let's see, throw that out for a second so I can capture that guy. Now again, you do have to be careful, especially with the single-use nets, that you don't refire your villagers once they're captured. Because A, it'll waste the net, and B, you'll have to, burn another one, pick them up. And also, don't let them despawn, because then they'll just respawn, and that's no fun. Did I get them all? Probably not. I don't know how many I fired. 1, 2, I should have one more somewhere. I lost one. There it is. Okay. I'm just going to head back up to the surface, drop these guys off, and then we're going to talk about the real reason that we're here today. With Red Power 2's thermal expansion mod, they've added a lot of really cool stuff. It's been in Tekkit Lite since the beginning. I haven't really touched it on a whole lot because I wasn't familiar with it. Let's see, get these guys out here. Nope, you just get out of my inventory. Okay. What is up with this? Inventory tweaks, I swear, man. It's kind of a pain. Anywho, back to business. With the thermal expansion, a lot of cool new machines, a lot of which are powered by Buildcraft power, but have the same basic functions, and some extra ones, as the IC2 machines in the basement. Like the macerator, they have the pulverizer. It doubles up your ores. Also has a chance of spitting out an additional ore. We'll be talking about those a little bit later. I had also mentioned in a previous episode that I needed those pulverized dusts to make some of the upgrades for my boots, which are currently in my, thingamabob. Yeah, I think it was for the batteries. I think I said I needed that for, the advanced battery. Needed the MV capacitor. The MV capacitor needed a special kind of metal, which I thought I didn't have access to. However, with a little bit of research, I discovered I can make it with the dust that I can get without the pulverizer. Probably making a pulverizer a little later. Don't know if it'll be this episode or next episode. But we'll talk about some of the new dusts and metals that you can make with thermal expansion. I'm done rambling. Let's get started. The two metals are called Invar and Electrum. Electrum is a combination of gold and silver, and Invar, I don't really know what it is because I've never actually made it. Frankly, I've never made Electrum either, but I did, like that's the one I looked at. So let's get up some gold here. Grab some gold dust. Just grab all of it. Do I have any silver dust? I need to smelt up some ingots or grind up some ore. I think I'm going to grind up some ore here. Now all this ore is actually coming from my quarry. It's not quite down to the bottom of the world yet. It's down to like level 32. So it's still got a little while to go before I can actually start, building the factory. I know, I'm holding you all in suspense. Want to see that factory. That's too bad. Let's drop some of this stuff off in the system here. I don't need to be carrying it around. Yeah, toss that in there too. Anyway, onward to dust. So, for the Electrum, let's macerate up some of the silver. Oh, I haven't even pulled it out of my chest. I am completely disorganized, because I didn't actually know what I was going to be doing today. Toss that in there. I'll grab some gold as well. Let's see. Gold ore. Done macerating already? Nope, I ran out of power. Alright. Let's summon up some coal here. I can afford to use coal now because the quarry's just digging up tons of this stuff. So I'll grab these. Toss our gold in here. Let that do its thing. How do I make Invar? I know it involves iron. I think it's like iron and ferrous. Ferrous actually do need the macerator for pulverized, and ferrous metal. So we'll probably be making a, not a macerator, a pulverizer. And getting some of that ferrous ore, or ferrous dust. Because that ferrous ore I've been scrounging up, you can't pulverize it in a macerator. You have to have the pulverizer for both the lead ore and the ferrous ore. So pull that out of there. Let's make some electrum. Yoink. Electrum, I think it's just 1 and 1. Yes. So each of these makes 2 electrum blend, and I have 8 electrum blend. Go and smelt that stuff up. And this should make electrum. Now with this, we're going to go ahead and make an MV capacitor so I can have a bit more capacity in my boots. MV capacitor, so I need some wiring, and I need my energy conduit. Energy conduit is hardened glass and electrum ingots. So I should be able to make plenty of those soon enough. Alright. Well, that's doing its thing. Let's call up some wiring here. I need 2 of those. Yeah, 2 of those. And I think I've got some hardened glass in the system here. Or not. Maybe that's still in the crafting bench. Maybe it's reinforced. That's what it is. It's reinforced glass, not hardened glass. Glassed? Glass. As I said, unprepared. Alright. Where did I leave that electrum? Here we go. There's a lot of extra wiring. Meh. Okay, back to work. So we get our 2 wiring, got our reinforced glass, and my electrum, which is in my inventory. Do a little crafting. So electrum, and reinforced glass. But what'd I do? Or is it just glass? Did I goof? Hardened glass. Okay, how do I make hardened glass? Induction smelt. Okay, I actually need an induction smelter to make the hardened glass. What is this stuff? Pulverized obsidian? What? Okay, let's make an induction smelter. How does make induction smelter? Induction furnace, that's not what I want. Induction smelter. So I need the Invar, I need the copper, so I need a pulverizer. Make a pulverizer. Diving headfirst into thermal expansion today, kids. And hitting our heads on the bottom. So I need a machine frame, reception coils, pistons, and copper. Copper I can do. Flint I can do, machine frame, piston, reception coil. I need gold and redstone. And machine frame, I need gold, iron, and glass. So let's get some of that stuff. Clear out our inventory here. Since we won't be making that stuff yet today. So onward and sideways. That makes our machine frame. Just as soon as I actually, lay it out. The machine frame is going to be the basis for pretty much all of the thermal expansion machines. Kind of like the machine block. Or that thing for factorization, which is made out of plastic. Let's see, so I need a machine frame. What else did I need? I read some reception coil, so I need another gold, 2 whatchamajiggets. You hear my recycler working furiously in the background. I'm now recycling cobblestone, dirt, and gravel, because I've got way too much of all 3. And all the good stuff is just being filed away. Just like it should be. Alright, so we got that, and that. So it was gold in the middle. Redstone. Redstone makes a single reception coil. Reception coils are used for things that can receive redstone signals or energy. There's a redstone other kind of coil for things that put out energy, I believe. And, oh, there it goes. Whoa, what? Oh. Riri. Nope, not quite. Redstone transmission coil and a conductance coil. I don't know what the conductance coil does because I've, well, never really worked with this stuff. Anyway, back to work. What else did I need for that thingamabob? Alright, so there's copper, flint, and a piston. Do I have any pistons? I have sticky pistons. I don't think they count, so I need wood. Got the coil. Let's need 2 flint, 2 copper. I know. Thrilling television, everyone. Watching me request items. That's what you tune in for, right? Right? Let's see. Grab the stuff out of here. Yoink, 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 yoink. So if I actually have enough space in my crafting space, I don't believe I do at the exact moment. There we go. So first we need this, then that, and then that. Gets that, then that, and these two. Coil and copper. And thus we have a pulverizer. Now, like I said, pulverizer takes buildcraft energy, which means I actually have to find some buildcraft energy. Let's see, did I put my stuff in here? So I'll call it my consumer, call it my producer, call it my bridge. I'll just set up a little thingamajiggy here. So I can produce buildcraft power for the sake of powering these things. Where should I set it up? Over here? Set it up over here. With my other personal machines. Alright, so... Doop, doop, doop. Now we need the consumer to be a producer, and we need the producer to be a consumer. So put our LV consumer, nya. Put our bridge, nya. And then we'll put our producer over nya. And then any machines I put adjacent to this should get power. So we'll toss our pulverizer, nya. And this, yep, there it goes, charging right up. Now, as you can see, these thermal expansion machines also have a lot more information attached to them. You can even customize what sides items come out of, because these machines also automatically eject items. You do not need an engine of any kind to draw items out of them, like you do with the IC2 machines. So when my factory's set up, a lot of my processing is probably going to be done by these thermal expansion machines instead of IC2. We'll see how that goes along as soon as all of this is cleared out. It'll be a while though. But we'll see exactly what this does. So I need to pulverize something. Let me call up some ferrous ore here, since I know we need some ferrous. Here we go. Let's see, grab my bag again. Ferrous ore. Now, as I said, you cannot macerate this stuff. Macerator will not recognize it as an ore and therefore won't do anything with it. But if you take it over to your pulverizer, pulverizer will indeed pulverize it. In fact, it automatically makes it go away, processes it, gives you pulverized ferrous metal. We're going to toss all these guys in here just for say, getting rid of this ferrous material. And hopefully one of these will spit out one of the bonus dusts, so I can show you exactly what that's about. Ah, there we go. So this guy dropped us a pulverized shiny metal. Pulverized shiny metal is just another dust you can smelt up. I'm not sure exactly what it's used for, but with all of these fancy ores, in fact, any ore you drop in here, there's a chance of it dropping a bonus dust, which you can then draw out and send to your inventory system, like I plan to. But yeah, getting plenty of ferrous metal. Getting rid of this ore, because it's a pain in my neck. We'll toss the lead ore in here as well, get that going. I'm not sure, I don't really need lead at the moment, though. Maybe we'll pass on that. But anyway, now that we have our ferrous metal, how do we make that induction thingamabob again? Induction smelter, so I need the Invar. Don't need to know how to smelt it, just need to make the dust. So I need the ferrous and iron dust. I think I actually have some iron dust in the system. Let's see, here we go. I'll just request a short stack of it here. There we go. I shouldn't need, so it's 2 iron and 1 pile of that. Gives us 3 Invar blend. So this is a bit more fair than the bronze blend, where, you know, 4 dusts would give you 2 dusts to smelt. Kind of rip off. Anywho, now we have Invar blend. We'll go ahead and smelt some of this stuff up. Fly up here. Now, if I'm correct, any machine should... Yeah, any machine will smelt the dust. Not all machines will pulverize or macerate the ore. I have a lot of scrap. That's a lot of scrap. Let's see. So while that's smelting, what else did I need? I think I need another induction coil? Not induction coil. Reception coil. That's what I need. So I need another gold, I need 2 more copper, and a bucket, of all things. I know I have buckets. Oh, speaking of buckets, I should watch my own videos, because I realized that I do indeed have a renewable source of power that I could have been powering my quarry with. That blue electric engine that's attached to the workshop. Unfortunately, I'm a knucklehead. I completely forgot about it. But now I have it sending power to the quarry on a constant basis, so I don't have to keep feeding the darn thing lava. So now I can go out and get more and refill my tank because I kind of emptied it. Alright, so gold, copper, iron, glass, redstone, bucket. Why will you not work, pocket crafting table? Alright, so we'll get this. Reception coil. Machine frame. My Invar smelting yet? Yes. I think it was Invar there, bucket on top, and then copper on the bottom. Might help if it's actually in my crafting table. There we go. Induction smelter. So we will go ahead, put this next to our BC producer. There we go. That guy's powering up. Now the induction smelter, not only is it used to apparently, make hardened glass, you can also smelt things along with sand for a chance of producing slag. Maybe I'll do that as well. But for now, we're going to pulverize up some obsidian, which I think I have some of. There we go. Don't know how much I need, I'll just take all of it. I'll just pulverize a couple here. Get the now you notice if you don't get that out of the way, it still takes it. There's a second spot here for it if it needs to go there, which is kind of cool. Because if you put a stack of 64 things in here, it'll make obviously 2 stacks of dust, which will fill this whole space, which is kind of neat. So yeah, they thought of everything in thermal expansion. Hint, hint, industrial craft. I guess that's part of the challenge, though. So what else did I need for that hardened glass? It was obsidian. Okay, so I need lead ingots. So I need to pulverize some of my lead as well, and that'll give us our glass. So I'll call up some lead ore. And I have a lot of it. Let's take 10 for now. Drop our lead ore in there. Let that pulverize up. Now, I think this has a chance of producing like silver dust or various other dusts as well. Take a couple of these. We'll run over to an electric furnace. I think these are them. Yep. Get ourselves some lead ingots. That's doing a thing. See what bonuses. Pulverized silver. Yeah, so this will give us actual like silver, which you can smelt up into actual silver ingots. I do have a master plan for all this stuff. It is mildly diabolical, but mostly functional. And you will see as soon as I get there. Stupid quarry taking forever. Alright, let's see. Furnace, nope, that's an extractor. Furnace, there we go. Lead ingots. So, we just take our smelter here. There's lead on the right. And you can also dictate where exactly things go in. This one on the bottom corner here, this is actually the back side. Then obviously right, left, front of the thing, top, bottom. So you can dictate where things come out, where things go in. It's cool stuff. Like crazy cool stuff. I need my pulverized obsidian. Now it should make us some hardened glass. Excellent. Put my lead ingots back out of there. There we go. Energy conduits. Now, energy conduits are kind of a cool thing. They're a replacement for Buildcraft pipes, but not on their own. I don't think you can just up and use them. You have to fill them with liquid redstone, which hopefully I don't have to go into today, because that'll make my episode even longer. I'm already up to 28 minutes. Before cutting, obviously. So, MV... capacitor. Okay, so I can use the empty conduits surrounded by wiring. That'll give me a capacitor. Capacitor will give my boots a higher capacity, so they might actually be useful. So, MV capacitor. Alright. Set up to the tinker table. Funny how every episode now is going to be devoted to a single upgrade to this stupid armor. Doesn't guarantee lots of episodes. I kid, of course. Once all this factory stuff set up, I'll have recipes for all of these basic ingredients. Well, actually, I'm planning on having like automatic crafting for all the recipes I've discussed on the show. So anytime I need something, I just call it up. I don't want to go into the recipes each and every single time. So, advanced battery. I'll go ahead and install that. I'm actually going to salvage this basic battery, because that still stays on there even after you add the advanced battery. You can have all 3 batteries. It's a bit silly, but it's possible. So, take our moderate battery. Now I now have 500 kilojoules instead of 100 kilojoules, which means these things might fly more than 10 feet. And actually start with a charge. Whoa! I think I'm actually flying better. Oh, because I'm wearing my jetpack too. Duh. If I take my jetpack off, it would behave exactly the same way as it did before. So, that's the start of thermal expansion. We'll be discussing a bit more next time. Probably make a magma thingamabob for liquefying things, liquid infuser, and maybe even make the HV capacitor, which requires basically a tank full of charged liquid redstone. Portable Buildcraft power, which will be handy for other things as well. But for now, that's an episode. Night, everybody.